Hey everyone, welcome to Beyond the Beauty with Lindsay. So there's gonna be a ton of videos coming your way for December as we wrap up 2016. A lot has happened, and if you've seen my last few videos, sorry, I'm kind of like playing with my hair, it's frizzy. It's snowing here in Kansas. I'm gonna kind of give you guys a recap on what has happened in the last 5 months. As you've seen the videos, I moved to Florida to do a job opportunity that I had, which was amazing. Blessed to be able to move out to Florida for a while and train some people on some amazing gifts that I have to help them continue being successful. Moved back to Kansas as of October, which is pretty awesome. And now I am in my own place, which is fantastic. I've worked really hard to be able to get to this place. Super exciting. If anybody's seen my Instagram or any social media, I have now come to a point where everything's taken care of. I've had a lot of stress between moving, again, for the second time within 5 months, which is crazy. I literally moved to Florida with everything I had, with great intentions. Things happened in Florida that didn't fit my needs as being sight and hearing impaired. So came back and I finished up my job opportunity there, came back, and right now I am in a city where it does meet my needs and I can walk to places. However, financial wise and just being financial in the form of things of that nature, I've been stressed out. I have been really trying to work and grind as much as I can, but things aren't happening the way they should. And if you follow me, which the link will be right here on Snapchat, or even just on Instagram with Beautifully Unique, you will see kind of some things of just positivity and things like that. I am not a person to ask for help. So when I moved back to Kansas, I got into my new place. My best friends and family have been helping me just kind of get things together. I literally, everything that I came home with was clothes, my product for my business that I own, for one of them, and literally just kind of this positive personality and this positive outlook on, okay, here I go, I move again. And I was blessed to have family who figured out places for me to live that were in walking distance for me to get the things I needed on a day-to-day basis, to a restaurant and things like that. So I was very blessed with that. Fast forward to now, this happened in October, November. Now I'm in a place where I'm having to push back my medical expenses and push back my health for my medical situation to take care of my bills and take care of my rent and my utilities, things like that. So that stress has been added more, and so this week, Christmas is in 2 weeks, mind you, it's just been a whirlwind. I'm very independent. I do things for myself. Just to even let my friends help me has been difficult for me. I think any person in their young 20s or even older does not like, who's very independent, like-minded, and is driven, does not like to or just ask for help. So for me to even do so via social media or ask for help from my friends and my family and people within the same business as me, by just taking product out of my house because it's been sitting there, or just helping me getting things out of my house, has been amazing. Just the amount of support from people who I didn't know that I could realistically call or talk to is amazing. It's just been crazy. A year ago, I was in Missouri living with my family in one house, and I got this opportunity. I jumped with it. You know, I go with whatever I feel like is best, and flew the coop and kind of did the things I needed to do. A lot of people don't do that. I moved when I was 17 out of my own house. Again, I moved a lot. A lot of it is because I feel like this is where I'm meant to be. I'm an advocate for those with unique circumstances, Beauty Beyond, which is why this channel is here. There's so much I need to tell you guys. I haven't done a video in so long. It's just, I don't know what to say, because to have to go from being the independent person and just relying on myself and being so independent and knowing what I want to do and knowing my path and knowing to work and knowing what I need to do, excuse me, it's hard to ask for help. It's hard for me within the last couple days to even just say I need help. I don't like doing that. Yesterday I spent a lot of hours crying, accepting the fact that even with anybody who's in my situation or who is even moving or doing things on their own completely, it's hard. It's hard for me to ask for help, or hard for me to depend on my friends and my family. I've gotten in a lot of arguments and just fun little conversations because all I know is independence. All I know is myself and what I'm capable of doing. So to ask people and just to say, I need help, I'm in this position where I cannot afford food, and my position is very rare. Just being sight and hearing impaired, I'm very blessed with the purpose I've been given, which is to motivate people and share with them that not only does a disability mean a physical substance or a physical meaning to a disability, it also means a visual or a hearing or many different things. It's not just a one thing of a physicality that makes you have disabilities. For me, it's took me 19 years to accept that, and that's really what started this whole campaign of Beautiful People, Beautiful Minds, which is the link will be down here, on Facebook. And that was really what kick-started me accepting who I am and what my purpose is and my worth and my value. And that was 2 years ago, come this December of 2016, which is amazing. And thank you to those people who got me to that point. So now in December, I'm really just stressed out with bills and figuring out, what is the next move for the next 6 months, and where does Beautiful People, Beautiful Minds go, and where does, this YouTube channel. I've wanted to do blogs, I've wanted to do things. So back to yesterday, I put a post out saying, I know there's many people who are homeless. I know there's many people who are in worse positions than I am. Yes, I am able to walk. I might fall half the time, or I cannot have a second-story apartment or a house. I would love to have a one-story because it's just better for me. I do fall and trip all the time. My house doesn't have enough lighting, but I do what I can because I adapt. So to be in this position, to not only be blessed with the fact of I do have income from different sources via the state or from my own business is a blessing, but to be able to at this point have all my bills taken care of but not have food, that's a hard thing to do. And to ask people and say I need help is something very hard for me to do. It took a lot of power, it took a lot of crying for me just to say, hey, I need help. And it took a lot of me just putting my faith into what I need to do for me. And it's okay to have help. And that's the thing with Beautifully Unique, with Instagram, and with all of these things that I am so passionate about sharing with people. If you see, my motto is, even here or anywhere, I always say, she believed she could, so she did. I feel like as much as many women are not motivated or not helped in many different ways or looked at in a different light, it's still at the end of the day, we all need to encourage each other. So for me, I look at that quote every day. I have one on my fridge. I got cards that say them, and I give them to people, and I have them on my mirror in my bathroom. I have them right next to my wall when I wake up, because as much as you might get knocked down, you might get up. You got to find a way to get up, because if anything, that's what your goal is. So, oh my gosh. So today, I wake up, and my friend calls me. She called me yesterday, and I actually got home from the gym, because that is part of my health and taking care of myself. I went to the gym last night, and she called me and she said, look, I've got money for food, let's go get food. And we did today, which is part of a blessing. I can't even thank enough from just the people who have been able to help me in small ways or little ways or whatever, just to get the stress off of me, and not only for me to start to depend on people. It's taken my friends and family 3 months to let them bring things into my house that they don't need, that I could use, definitely. So from this video, what I really want you guys to take from this vlog today is, it's okay to ask for help. As much as it's hard to do, whether you're in your 20s or you're in your 30s or whatever, ask for help. Sometimes you need it. I spent 8 hours crying because it was something I am so stubborn on doing. I don't ask for help unless I really need it, or unless I know that I can repay them in some way. And for me to do this is very hard, to just say, you know what, I can afford food, but everything else is paid for via me, because I've worked so hard to do that. but I need help, and I can't pay you back in any way. And not only that, I'm not thinking about it as a Christmas, even just December. I'm thinking about it as I don't have food for the month. I have it for this week. I had planned for this week. I didn't plan for the week after of food. And so just to have the outreach and the people saying, what can we do? What do we need to do to help you as friends and as family? It's hard for me to put that wall down. And for you guys, I want you guys to know that it's not easy for anyone, I think, with any unique circumstance to accept help, much less feel like it's okay to accept help, because a lot of people take that as negative or as that person can't do something. Let me get this clear. I am not homeless. Could be in worse shape as far as physicality. I still can be. I don't know when I will lose my sight and hearing. I know that is a very real possibility. But I am blessed because I have learned via my friends and family who have taught me how to be smart with my money, how to be careful on what to spend and what not to spend. I have learned a lot of traits from my sister, who's been in the same position via financial situations, who's been in her first home and can't afford to buy or pay for one bill. And she has taught me a lot and gave me a lot of value. And so that's my turn now, is to give that to you guys. And so this vlog really is going to be just showing you guys that it's not easy to let go of some things that you know is out of your control. It's out of my control that I can't buy food for this month. It's out of my control that the state denied me food stamps because I have a business that is not bringing me income at this time. But I still get denied. But that's okay, because I'm going to keep moving forward and doing my best, because I'm not going to let one little negative influence or a paper tell me to just stop what I'm doing, because of my friends and my family have helped me. I'm not going to tell you no. I'm going, if anything, to encourage you and show you guys that, you know what, you can do anything you want to. You can have the power, the ability, whether you can't speak, hear, talk, or whatnot. You have the strength and you have a voice that matters. I am happy to be that voice for you, not only for myself but for others. And that's what Beautiful People, Beautiful Minds on Facebook is about. That's what Beautifully Unique on Instagram is about. That is what I stand for as a human being. And so for me, even to be that person and to accept that being different is great. It's awesome. It makes people turn heads, which is great. But being that voice that people don't know or understand is fantastic. So with that being said, I'm actually about to head out and go have meet with some friends and some family members who are going to buy me some clothes for the winter, because I need them, and some shoes and things like that I do need. But within this, the real goal of this whole entire vlog, once I get home and show you guys everything, is that I am blessed. I am not homeless. I know there are many of thousands of people who are homeless. I am just in a position where I have been taken advantage multiple times within my life. And I am trying to do the best that I can, and I'm making the best of things, and I am asking for help. Is it easy? No. Is it something that I am having to knock my pride on? Yes. It's very hard to do. I think any mom or anybody who's in this position or has ever felt the need that they need help, but they let their pride stop them, don't. Knock it down and cry those tears and be upset and be angry, men and women. It's okay to cry. It's okay to be upset. It's okay to not have it all together. I'm 22. I don't have it all together. I am blessed to have friends who have it semi together or have a better situation to continue helping me get to where they are, and to teach me the things that they know that I don't know. I am very blessed. But when it comes to a certain need, I'm learning to ask for help, and I want you guys to learn that from me or from anybody else. Comment below what your thoughts are on this, and if you've ever had that problem of asking for help, because if anything, asking for help is okay. But many people might ask for help and they get a negative comment, and that's okay. There's no judgment from me, but I want you guys to know that it's okay. That's really the point of this. So comment, like, subscribe to Beyond the Beauty with Lindsay, and we will get there. I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Hey guys, so I just got back from grocery shopping and getting some clothes and some sneakers that I really needed for my balance. I just got done crying again. I just got about $400 worth of food that's gonna last me a couple of months, if anything. I don't know what to say because so many people have been helping me since I put this post out on Facebook with just the food and helping take some stress off of me, that I've been trying to take care of myself. And like I said earlier, it's hard to say no. It's easy to say no, but it's hard to accept when you need help. Me being sight and visually impaired, hearing impaired as well, it's hard for me to say, it's easy for me to say no and deal with the consequences and things like that, but it's harder for me to say yes and that I need help and I need these things than anything. So my fridge is full. And I have clothes for the winter and shoes because my other ones are worn out. Oh my Lord. The hardest thing I think anyone in their adult life, it's not easy being on your own, much less having huge stubbornness and independence level that I have, because I hate asking for help. I hate telling people that I'm struggling or anything because I've never put things before myself. I've always put people before myself, things before myself, events, everything. I've never put anything into myself. So to be able to go to the store today and I look like a mess. I've been crying all day. Just had the burden lifted of just food, and much less, it's not even that, it's just having that taken care of, because my friends do help on a day-to-day basis in other areas, but just having that off of my shoulders and not having to worry if I'm going to go to sleep hungry like I did last night, that's hard to accept. Much less, it's hard to say, okay, this is what I need and I really need these things, and it's hard to say what you want. And a lot of my friends have been putting a lot of things into perspective, and I am blessed to have the friends I have who have been so supportive and by my side and through everything. Couldn't thank them enough. But much less, this video is really just to show you guys that as much as I do these videos and I am proactive on social media, I do have my own struggles. I'm not perfect. I don't think anyone is. But to just be a person and to say I need help and to say I don't know what to do, and that's okay to say you don't know. Oh my gosh, it's crazy, and it's something that's taken so much emotional toll on me within the last few days, because for me to suck it up and say I need help, or for me to put that my pride aside of my independence and say I'm okay, or just put a smile on, that's been really hard. And I've been so blessed and lucky to have the amazing friends I do have who do help me on a day-to-day basis. They don't understand how much they mean to me. And it's one of those things that you never take your friends for granted. And I'll put the quote in right here. You just never take your friends for granted. And that's something I've always just cherished. Within the last few years, I've lost many friends and I've gained very few loyal friends who care and who show they care. I can't even express to you guys, just by letting down those walls and just by saying this is what you can do, if it's okay, there's no words to describe it. I don't know what to say. I don't know how to say thank you. I don't know. And to be able to say I don't know and be okay with that, that's very hard for me to do. It's very hard for me to even just accept help. Much less people who are in my business who have said, I'm coming over, let me help you. And that's something I take for definitely just importance of. I've worked so hard to get to where I'm at. I travel a lot just to continue my business and to raise awareness. I do speaking engagements for people with disabilities. I do a lot. And to have someone help me is, I can't describe the feeling, but I continue thinking about other people for reasons, because I don't think about myself, because I am very independent and I know what I can and can't do, and I know when to stop, and I'm learning when to continuing to just ask for help, and that it's okay. And that's something I want to teach everyone, is that even regardless of what your situation is, regardless of what you're going through, it's okay. I cried probably for 10 hours the last 3 days. I didn't have food for a day and a half, and I cried just because of people just helping or just asking if I'm okay or what's going on, or I think putting that wall down, it's the hardest thing to do, but it's been the easiest door to open. It's been an amazing door to let open. And if you know me well enough, I'm very stubborn. I keep doors shut for many reasons, but to open some doors and let that happen has been hard and easy at the same time. Very hard. I think with sacrifice for yourself and the things that you strive so hard to become, or the things you're striving so hard to achieve, sometimes needs a little extra push. So thank you to everyone who's helped me within the last few days. I love you all, and for continuing to support me on this crazy ride in this moment in my life, and being there, because I have now moved 3 times within the last year, and we're into December, and next month is gonna be crazy as well, and I don't know what else to say, but what I'm gonna do is put some pictures in and let you guys enjoy, kind of just see what I've gained today. And this is more not really a vlog, and I tried to do a vlog thing, it just wasn't happening today, but more or less to put the message out from what I've been learning, and from what loyalty and trust and breaking down those walls can do. It's something I never thought I was capable or able to do, because I am so independent and very much in tune with what I can do for myself, that I felt the need to do this video today. So I'm gonna go eat some food because I'm hungry, and I just put it away, and I felt like I should do this video for you guys, and for you guys to see that I don't even have it all together. It's not that I mess up, but I don't have it all together sometimes, as much as I make it seem like it, but I don't. And being 22 or any age, sometimes it's okay to not have it all together, and sometimes it's okay to gain knowledge and ask your friends for help and learn from them. That's the best, I think, advice I've ever gotten, is from my friends telling me it's okay to ask for help and ask us the stupid question that we're here. And that's what friends do. And so I can't thank you guys all enough who have helped me in the last few days, and just within the last 3 months of my life, because it's been insane, from moving and doing speaking engagements and training and work events and just moving again. Just thank you. I don't know how else to repay you all, but just thank you. And to everyone leaving either a comment, please leave a positive comment or your experience on if you've had the same stubbornness and the independence struggle to let that down a little bit that I have. It would sure help a lot to hear your stories. And as well, please share and like Beyond the Beauty with Lindsay for more content, because I have a ton coming to you within the next few weeks. So I hope you guys have a fantastic day and enjoy your friends and your family and love on everyone, because that's sometimes when you need it most. And I will talk to you soon.